editing TargetRTS files. So I'm going to show you how you can view and edit TargetRTS files in VS Code. Of course, you can use any C++ IDE, but it's quite natural to use VS Code, not just because it's a great IDE, but also because you then can have both Clang D language server for C++ support installed, but also Code RealTime for getting some additional features that you don't have out of the box in VS Code with Clang D. So if you just open TargetRTS root folder in VS Code, you typically have many errors reported. So there are errors on include files not found, errors on references because of those include files are not found. And it's not a very pleasant experience to edit the files like this, because since Clang language server doesn't find all these files, you have lots of broken references and many features don't work as they should. So the solution to all of these problems is to generate a so-called compilation database, or compile commands.json, which CLangD uses for knowing how to parse the C++ files. And usually it is the responsibility of the build system to generate such files. So there is support, for example, in CMake to do this. But since TargetRTS has its own rather special way of building it with scripts, it's not able to generate that. So instead, we have now included a script called generate compile commands.js. That is a Node.js script that you can run here from the root of the TargetRTS folder. It takes only one argument, and that is --target, and it specifies then the target configuration you want to build it for. So here I'm now going to run it for MinGUI on Windows 64-bit. So when you run it, you get some statistics about, basically it scans through these subfolders where the library is set and other data is stored in the TargetRTS according to our structure, and then generates this JSON file in the root folder next to the script here. So if you open here, you see there is one entry for each of the 1400 files of the TargetRTS, and each of them have correct now arguments telling Clang how that particular file should be parsed. So when you have generated it, you can either restart VS Code, or you can just invoke a command called CLangD restart language server. By doing that, it will restart and force it to read that file again from scratch. And now you see all these references that previously were unbound are now correctly bound. And I can click here to navigate and get nice tooltips, and everything works as it should in VS Code. A benefit you can get if you have Code RealTime installed is that you can, if you take, for example, RT controller as an example, this inherits from RT-job. You can use the feature we have in Code RealTime for opening class diagrams that can give you an additional graphical view of this part of the TargetRTS. So you have the class that you select in the bottom right corner. So this RT controller is down here. If we zoom in a little, we can see it. You can see all its member variables and all its member functions, and you can use these for navigating into the different parts of TargetRTS as a way to find what you're looking for. And here you can also see how, with composition, what other objects it contains, and with inheritance and dependencies to its relationships. So you can follow the structure here to learn basically how the TargetRTS is structured. And this is a read-only class diagram, so it's only meant to help you in visualization and navigation of TargetRTS source code. So any questions on this feature?